Hi, my name is Cerbino. Today I'm going to continue the sequence of the videos how to play castanets. So this is going to be part 3. So if you haven't watched yet part 1 and 2, I strongly recommend that you do, so you know what you need to train or practice before you achieve what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to divide this video in 2 parts. The first part I'm going to be talking about notes that you can combine together to create music or choreography for your flamenco piece, for example. I'm going to be focusing on a compass of 6, so you can use that for sevillanas or alegrias, bulería, anything you would like to, and also gives you kind of an idea what you can do to create your own choreography. The second part of the video, I'm going to be answering some questions I received from the viewers in the comments below, and I'm going to be also showing, hopefully you will be able to listen to the differences between the castanets that I have, and you can understand a little bit better how you can have different sounds depending on the model that you choose. So I'm just going to play with them, and I also going to use some of the castanets for my students. They're all going to be from the same brand because it's easier for you to understand, even in the same brand that you choose, how they can vary and the pitch and how high they can be and how different they sound. So I'm going to be doing that on the second part of the video. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to do a quick recap so you can follow with me. So left hand, when we play together, it's A. Right hand, clicking together, P. When you connect each fingers together, Ri, and usually we finish with A, so Ria, Ria, Ria. If I use both castanets at the same time, Ta, and if I click one castanet against each other, it's gonna be Chi, so that would be Chi. So the first sequence we're going to make is Ria, Ria, Pia, Ria, Ria, Pia. So how would that work? Ria, Ria, Pia, Ria, Ria, Pia, Ria, Ria, Pia. So we do 2 Rias and then right, left, 2 Rias, right, left, Ria, Ria, Pia, Ria, Ria, Pia, Ria, Ria, Pia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The second combination we're gonna make, it's Ta, A, Ria. So both of them together, Ta, left, A, Ria. So both left, Ria. Both left, Ria. Ta, A, Ria. Ta, A, Ria. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So as you can see, I can count it differently. I'm still playing the same thing, either 1 to 3 and I repeat, or 1 to 6, or 1 to 12. Depends on you, what you prefer. Aria, pia, ria, ria, pia. Aria, pia, ria, ria, pia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now for a fourth combination, we're gonna use Chi as well. So we're gonna do Aria, Chi, Ta, Aria. Aria, Chi, Ta, Aria. So left, Ria, Chi, both, Aria. Left, Ria, Chi, both, left, Ria. aria, chi, ta, aria, aria, chi, ta, aria, aria, chi, ta, aria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can play with your T. You can make it against the castanets as I was playing before. You can also click against your forearm, so over here, or the other arm, whatever you prefer. You can do it on your shoulders, chi, ta, for example. You can do it on your knees if you're sitting, or in your leg, any position that you want. As long as you click the castanet against a part of your body, that should be fine. So I'll do it in my forearm. So you have aria, chi, ta, aria, pia. For example, aria, chi, ta, aria, 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 aria, chi, ta, aria. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, what you can do as well is to play all the notes that we created and start moving your arms around as well. So for example, ria, ria, pia. I could use ria, ria, pia and do many different movements with my arms. I will give you 3 options of what you can do, and you can come up with many more if you want. So the first option will be ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia. So I go with my arm from the outside of my body and I bring it in front of me. From the outside of my body and I bring it in front. Out and inside, outside, inside. So I do ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia. So 1 ria, ria, pia to reach down and 1 ria, ria, pia to reach up. The second option, you can do both arms at the same time. I would do ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia. Outside and cross and bring it in front of you. So 2 ria, ria, pias to go up and 2 ria, ria, pias to go down. Ria, ria, pia, 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 ria, ria, pia. And the last one, I'm gonna combine ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia with pia, 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 pia. That is a very good warm-up exercise as well. And for that, I'm gonna use 2 different arm combinations. The first one that I went around with one arm, the other arm, and then I'm gonna go both arms and bring it up. So this is gonna be ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia, 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 pia. Ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia, ria, ria, pia, 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 pia. The reason why I particularly like to do this exercise is because it's very easy for us to rush at the time that you're doing pia, 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 because it's very simple. You're just playing right, left, right, left, right, left. So you need to make sure you remain with the beat. So keep the compass going so that you make sure you're not speeding up, especially when you're doing the combinations of pia, pia, pia. Okay, so either you keep counting in your head if you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for the second part of this video, I want to talk about the different castanets and how they sound differently. I don't know if you noticed, but from the first 2 videos I did, I was using a different castanet than I use now. So this was the first castanet I was using. This is the Vidrio. model from Castanuelas del Sur. I love this castanet, it's still one of my favorites. It's much louder compared to what I was playing now. So the model that I was using on the video today is this one. It's called Capricho. It's also from Castanuelas del Sur, but it has a completely different sound. So I like to go through the differences with you so you can understand a little bit more. So the first thing I'm going to do is to play both of them, and hopefully you can really hear the difference between both castanets. I'm just going to be doing ria, ria, pia for both models, okay? So you can see and hear also the difference between castanets. So the first one I'm using is the red castanet, is the Vidrio Professional model, and that's how it sounds. The second castanet I'm gonna play is the Capricho model, and I want you to hear the difference in the sound. So I hope you could hear the difference, because it's loud and clear how different they can be from each other. Even though you're talking about the same brand and you can have the same material, even Capricho Vidrio or the Vidrio Professional model, they're still gonna be sounding very differently from each other. The main difference I hope you could hear is how much louder this castanet is compared to this one. Does it make a difference how strongly you tap your castanet with your fingers? Yes, it makes a huge difference. You can control up to some extent the level of the tone on the volume of your castanet. But no matter how much pressure I put on my fingers to play castanets, they're still gonna sound completely different. There is another big difference between those two. This is a double box, as I explained before. It has two depths here inside the castanet. This is a single box. A double box does make the sound of your castanet in a lower volume. It's lighter though, and I love how sharp the sound comes out of this castanet, but it's a lower volume. So if you're looking for the highest as you can go, I would go with a model like this one, single box, for example, okay? And as low as you could go, it will be a model like this one, double box, because you could have this one in double box as well. So that's going to be a huge difference between your castanets. I hope this can answer some of the questions I received that were asking me about volumes and different castanets and how does that make a difference. Another thing I was asked a lot as well was about getting your ria done. At first, feel comfortable, find a position for your hand. If it's not very straight, it is bending a little bit down, it's fine, as long as you're not kind of flexing your wrist, because that's going to bring a lot of pain with time. It's okay, and just make small adjustments. Sometimes another thing is the thumb, you get tense, so the first thing you do is to lift your thumb and you don't even realize, and that creates tension as well, and all is going to make much difficult for your ria to work. A lot of my students do move their hands down as they're doing the ria. They have the habit of doing this. At first, if that's what it takes for you to make your ria, that's fine. And if you're not a dancer and you're playing with a group, it makes no difference sometimes, because they might not even be able to see completely what you're doing. So it's up to you. I do give the advice to keep your posture as much as you can, because that will help you to play for a longer period of time. But the most important thing is not to give up. You need to repeat and practice, practice, practice. It's all about that. There is no way if you just train once a week that you get in your castanets that you're gonna be mastering your ria as fast as you think you will. It will take time. And the challenge is, and even if you are in advance and you're doing your rias and you're doing very well, never forget your warm-up exercises. Always go back to them. They really strengthen the fingers that you have more problems with. They make the sound better and clearer every time. Always starts with your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each finger individually. Try to speed that up. Try to control how fast you go as well to make sure you remain in the beat. That's very important. Start challenging yourself with different positions with your arm. There's a lot you can do. So take one step at a time. Don't give up. Keep practicing. And that's all I can recommend. I must be honest, I wasn't the best castanet student in my class. I struggled a lot, and I think I still challenge myself up to today. There is a lot of amazing dancers and players out there that keep inspiring me, and I think the important thing is to keep challenging yourself, coming up with new things that really keeps you going. Although I don't know everything there is there about castanet, I love to learn, and I'm always willing to help with any way that I can. So if you have any questions, please ask, and I'll try my best to reply to them. I'm gonna write it down, all the notes that we created today, so you can follow that and read at the same time if you want, and also the models that I was using in this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.